Hello there. Welcome to Cineplot Recap. Today we're going to go through the classic Japanese movie, Sancho the Bailiff. Sancho the Bailiff is a 1954 Japanese period drama directed by Kenji Mizoguchi. It's based on a 1915 short story by Morioge, which itself was inspired by older oral lore. The film is widely regarded as one of Mizoguchi's finest works. The story is set in 11th century Japan and follows two aristocratic children, Zushio and Unju, who are sold into slavery after their father, a virtuous governor, is exiled. Their journey is marked by suffering, resilience, and the struggle to uphold their father's teachings about mercy and humanity. The film is known for its beautifully choreographed long takes and its poignant exploration of themes like oppression, morality, and human dignity. Please sit back, relax, and let us walk you through the movie, Sancho the Bailiff. In feudal Japan, a virtuous governor is exiled for his compassion toward the peasants. Before departing, he imparts a crucial lesson to his young son, Zushio. Without mercy, man is like a beast. Even if you are hard on yourself, be merciful to others. He hands Zushio a statuette of Kannon, the goddess of mercy, as a reminder of this principle. His wife, Tamaki, and their children, Zushio and Unju, are left behind, forced to seek refuge with Tamaki's brother. Years later, Tamaki decides to reunite the family, embarking on a perilous journey with her children. Along the way, they encounter a seemingly kind priestess who offers them shelter. However, this kindness is a deception. Tamaki is separated from her children and sold into prostitution in Sato, while Zushio and Unju are handed over to slave traders. The children are taken to a manorial estate ruled by the ruthless bailiff, Sancho. Here, slaves are treated with unimaginable cruelty, branded with hot irons if they attempt escape. Sancho's son, Taro, is more humane and recognizes that Zushio and Unju are of noble lineage. He advises them to conceal their identities and endure their suffering until they are old enough to escape. Despite Taro's kindness, the estate remains a place of torment. Eventually, disgusted by his father's cruelty, Taro leaves the estate, abandoning the children to their fate. Over the next 10 years, Zushio and Unju grow into young adults. Unju clings to their father's teachings, treating others with kindness, but Zushio has hardened, becoming one of the overseers who punishes fellow slaves. He believes that survival requires abandoning mercy. One day, Unju hears a song sung by a newly arrived slave girl from Sato. The lyrics mention her and Zushio by name, suggesting that their mother is still alive. This revelation reignites Unju's hope, but Zushio remains skeptical, convinced that escape is impossible. Soon after, Zushio is ordered to take an elderly, dying woman into the wilderness to perish. Unju accompanies him, and as they gather branches to shelter the woman, they recall a similar moment from their childhood. This memory stirs something deep within Zushio. He finally decides to escape. He urges Unju to flee with him, but she refuses, fearing that their attempt will endanger others. Zushio makes his escape, but Unju, knowing she will be tortured for his actions, chooses to end her life. She walks into the lake and drowns, sacrificing herself so that Zushio can be free. Zushio reaches the province where his father once governed and appeals to the authorities. He reveals his identity and exposes the horrors of Sancho's estate. His noble lineage grants him an audience with the ruling officials, and he is appointed as the new governor. His first act is to abolish slavery, ensuring that no one will suffer as he once did. With his newfound power, Zushio sets out to find his mother. He travels to Sato, where he learns that she has been living in destitution, blind and broken by years of suffering. He finds her by the shore, calling out her name. At first, she does not recognize him, but when he kneels before her and repeats their father's words, "Without mercy, Man is like a beast. She realizes that her son has returned. Tamaki weeps, embracing Zushio, but their reunion is bittersweet. She has lost everything and Unju is gone. Zushio, overwhelmed with grief, chooses to abandon his position as governor, rejecting power in favor of staying with his mother. Sancho the Bailiff is a harrowing tale of suffering and redemption. It explores the fragility of human morality in the face of cruelty, yet ultimately affirms the power of mercy. Zushio's journey, from innocence to brutality and finally to redemption, reflects the enduring struggle between survival and compassion. Though he loses much, he regains his humanity, proving that his father's teachings were never truly lost. Thanks for watching Cineplot Recap. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think about the movie. Got a favorite film you want us to cover next? Let us know. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button and share it with your friends who love movies too. And don't miss out. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you're the first to catch our next movie recap. Thanks for being part of Cineplot Recap. See you in the next one.